Pep Guardiola with the Man City coach. Don't come outside on the lament about Arsenal form. See, Arsenal they very, very strong. Arsenal is leading the pack. Arsenal is winning. So Babaka the talk say as Arsenal they play now, if them no win also, it gets to catch Arsenal. Say Arsenal go dey out of sight, and anything make Arsenal don't go out of sight, they go dey very very hard to catch up with them. So the guys they match wetin Arsenal do. If Arsenal win, then self go win. You get. If Arsenal draw, then self go make sure say they win. You get. So they no fit take any chances. So that's what they self they want to do. So away from that. So Sky Sports come outside they reports about Arsenal and Mikhailo Mudryk. So Sky Sports come dey talk say Arsenal they very very optimistic. Say dem go fit sign Mikhailo Mudryk. Say the deal go happen. E get na wetin dem dey talk. So much of they see how all that one will go because many pundits they talk say Arsenal won't sign the guy. Everybody they talk the same thing. Even Fabrizio Romano himself don't talk and say Arsenal they optimistic. Say this deal go take place. London Evening Standard, both Football Insider, everybody they say Arsenal is going to sign this guy anytime soon. Like for Sky Sports to chook mouth for this matter, when they talk say Arsenal are very very optimistic. In short, Sky Sports say a source told them that Arsenal are very optimistic that this Mikhailo Mudryk deal can be done, not will be done or may be done. You get can. Now what did they talk? So well, maybe we talk say maybe na speculation or one thing, but me, I don't already cross on for my list of players. So my wish list say this one as Shola Arsenal go sign am. More just to see how everything they go. Back my word before January 9. Arsenal go don sign this player. So away from that, Michael Owen will be one of the staunch critics of Arsenal. He don sing a new song about Arsenal and Arsenal players. So Michael Owen come second to talk about Eddie, Super Eddie Nketiah. Babaka dey talk say Eddie Nketiah is a natural born finisher. You get because the way the guy they play and that statistics wey dey out there say Eddie Nketiah has scored 11 goals in his last 11 starts at the Emirates. It goes to buttress the point that this guy is very very clinical, very very prolific in front of goal. Just all you have to do for Nketiah is give him the chance, make him score. He gets because before I dey fear say maybe the defenders go to bully this guy you, but lo and behold, and another thing wey can't go for in favor na the fact say Kurt Zuma wey dey play for West Ham, he no really play for that Arsenal match. If not, if for dey a bit difficult, but thank God say that one self get injury. The same way our own senior man self come get injury. So my dear football lovers, I can't do some kind of research on Man City. So I can check their next 5 games for their next 5 games, or should I say 6 games where they go play. So I can say they themselves get some kind of tough games. Do you know that Man City are going to be playing Chelsea in the EPL? After they play Chelsea match, they'll come play Chelsea again. They'll play Chelsea back to back. They'll first of all play Chelsea in the EPL. They'll come play Chelsea in the Cup. They'll come play Spurs. They still get Manchester United. You get, so imagine they are having like 4 tough games, and all this things they come in the space of 3-4 days interval. So there is no time for them to rest. That is why Pep Guardiola they lament, say they need to make sure say they leave no stone unturned and they match whatever Arsenal is doing. Arsenal on the other hand get their own tough games. Remember, Arsenal is playing Newcastle, Arsenal is going away to Brighton, Arsenal is playing Manchester United, Arsenal is playing Tottenham Hotspur. So as we take get tough team, that's what themselves take get tough team. So we go know who go fit navigate through this turbulence, through this hurricane better. Is it going to be an Arsenal or is it going to be a Manchester United? So we'll just keep a keen eye on the next 5, 6, 7 games wait there for the schedule, because this next 5, 6, 7 games then will determine who go end up there for the first, because anything can happen. Because we are playing people waiting for the first top 7. You get now we play all those kind of Brighton, Newcastle, Tottenham Hotspur, Manchester United. So those are the major issues with the front burner. So we must make sure we come out of this turbulence patch unscathed. So now what we're supposed to do. So away from that, so we're going to look at the fact say Arsenal don't get a boost for this job Felix wey dem wan sign, because Manchester United now don dey turned off from the, should I call it requirements, or should I call it the terms of agreement, terms of the loan agreements, where this Atletico Madrid they talk say anybody who go sign the guy go pay £8 million, which is the loan fee. Apart from the loan fee, you are going to be paying the guy's full salary, helping you in terms of his salary. So are you go shoulder the salary? So can you do that? So the major question when many Arsenal fans they ask the Mateta, they say, if you sign a Mikhailo Mudryk Are you still be going for a Joao Felix? It go make sense if you sign Joao Felix where he go play. You get, imagine say Gabriel Jesus can't come back now. Where are all these guys going to be? Because Joao Felix they run from a Benjamin member in Atletico Madrid, so bringing him to another area where he can become a Benjamin member will be a no-brainer. So I never know how all these things to go. And the fact that this guy is going to be costing a 13 or 14 million pounds to play for a club for 5 or 6 months, you get, some people go talk say the money too much, but considering the level of quality this boy is bringing to your team, shey e go make sense, I mean no go make sense. So more just dey see how all these things they go. So for those who just join the show now, we never really see wetin we dey talk about. The major news of the night na the fact say Pep Guardiola dey lament say they can't afford to drop points and lose track of Arsenal. Get, as Arsenal dey win, dem must make sure say dem dey win to keep up with Arsenal, because this season, you see this season, I dey watch Talk Sports today wey Jason Kundi and Pennant dey discuss the title race. They come to say this season we have a 3-horse race, and that 3-horse race na Manchester City, Newcastle and Arsenal. Like it or yes, Newcastle is there to stay. Newcastle never really lose plenty matches this season. As of now, their defense is very, very stingy. See that defense of Sven Botman, Trippier, Shah, and one other person again, and then Nick Pope and Conga for the back there. They are very, very stingy. They've conceded just 11 goals, so I never know how everything they go. So the match between Arsenal and Newcastle is going to go a long way in telling us who is superior, it gets, because them don't spend money. In short, almost everybody in that team now new person, it gets, like 80-70% of their team members then new. So let's just see how everything is going. So my dear football lovers, this is the evening news. So till I come your way tomorrow, now get mouse guys. Thanks for joining.